Here we go. Welcome everyone. Game 1, Provincials. The Wolves are playing the Grand Prairie A team. It's a lovely day here in Wainwright, Alberta. And there you start off. Wolves in the draw and they drag them back into their own zone. Pass it up. Got some speed. Dump it into the corner. Now we go chasing after it. There's a battle in the corner to get it. It goes back. Grand Prairie has it on the side and we try to ship it out. Wolves are able to keep it in. Kiernan's got it. Goes back into their corner. He tries to control and protect the puck. Tries to get it out front, but Grand Prairie is able to swat it out of the way. Just gets past the D and goes out to the neutral zone. They dump it in. The Wolves go for their first change. Grand Prairie tries to move it up. They get a shot, and then there's big hits in the corner. Now he's trying. Battle and the Wolves come out with it. They pass it up and try to bring it up. They dump it in. Gets a shot on net and just goes wide. They get it and they dump it in the corner again. Grand Prairie tries to go up the ring and around the boards, but Wolves are able to stop it. They keep it in their zone, pass it across, go for the shot, and saved by the Grand Prairie goalie. Face off in the Grand Prairie zone, won by the Wolves. The Grand Prairie goes forward and gets it out. They dump it down the ice. Looks like it's going to be icing. And it is. Wolves win the draw again, but it gets stuck. Grand Prairie don't get a stick on it and they dump it out. Wolves back. They pass it up, but misses the pass, and Grand Prairie once again dumps it back to their zone. Wolves go to D, they retreat back, try to get organized. And Grand Prairie gets a shot toward the net. It goes wide, but Tyler makes a save. They were able to get it out. And they dump it deep into the Grand Prairie zone. Now they go chasing after it. There's a battle in the corner. It goes behind the Grand Prairie net. And he's able to save it. Keep it in, so it goes in deep again. So there it goes. Try to get possession. Oh. So Grand Prairie dumps it down the ice again. Looks like everyone's going to go for a change. So goes off Gain's stick in. They go and they're playing offside. Grand Prairie's got a bit of time. They flip it out. It goes right to a Wolves D. Puts it up. And now they get them starting. Looks like Riker's got some speed going down the side. Goes for a shot. Oh, got it. Go to rough stuff afterwards. There you go. Draw goes back to the Wolves D, who dumps it back into the corner. Riker's got tape, tries to make a pass and it just misses. Riker after it again and he gets it. Gets hit behind the net. Oh, coach squirts out in front, but oh, no one there to try to get the shot. Grand Prairie now skating it out of their zone. They get stood up a little bit, but now they got to transfer a 2-on-1. But a good D, and they shoot it wide. So Bull's able to get it out and go for their change. Grand Prairie trying to bring up quick, trying to take advantage, but they weren't able to do that. So Bull's able to finish their change. They get it back deep into the corner. Grand Prairie goes to retrieve. He goes up the boards. But he's hit, and there's a connection in the middle. And he takes for a shot, but he misses. It's a good fight to get the puck, but unfortunately not to be able to get the shot on net. So again, a battle. The Bulls come out with it again. Another shot. It kind of deflects off the stick and weakly goes to the goalie. Face-off is a draw. Goes back to the corner. The Grand Prairie takes over. They try to get it out. They try to get it up, but it gets stopped by the D, who pinches up. He passes it to the middle, but not able to get a shot off as he's bothered by a Grand Prairie player. They get it out of the zone. But we'll turn around back quickly. There's a better room. Going 1-on-4. Not able to get anything going, but that's a tough position to be in. Again, able to keep it in. Aiden dumps it in the corner. Looks like Liam goes to choose to get it. They get it past the thing and a shot and a save by the goalie and a good chance by the Wolves really. Turnaround shot and misses the net. Some good pressure. Aiden tries to pass it to the middle. Grand Prairie doing a good job of covering it, but Wolves still have it. They're going behind the net. Two of them take it, but he said Ben goes it. Passes it up front and shoots it. Oh! And it deflects. Good chance. Aiden tries to pass it up front and they just hit it wide. Oh, good pressure by the Wolves. Still in the Grand Prairie zone. They're still fighting for it. The D are changing. They're able to keep it in. They dump it deep on the other side. Go around and try to pass it in front, but everyone else is changing after a good shift. Grand Prairie's able to get it out. Oh, and a giveaway. Tanner's got it, but he's on his own, makes a couple moves, but he gets knocked down. Shot from the point, hits somebody, and then a shot from the side goes into the goalie. It's a good shift, got some good pressure.
On behalf of all the participating teams, Hockey Alberta would like to thank everyone who has...
So, draw goes back to the D, goes by and takes a shot, hits the body in front. They try to do it again. He's able to keep it. Nope, Grand Prairie is able to get it out. They try to chip it past, but that wasn't happening. Giveaway in the neutral zone, and Grand Prairie is able to dump it deep into the Wolves zone. They go back to get it, go up the sideboards, but they give it away. No, now they have it. Now they have some room to take it out. They pass it up. Looks like Kieran goes into the corner. He's got it. Goes around the net. Swings around the other way. Ref jumps out of the way. He still got it. He tries to bring it to the middle, but he gets knocked down. And they dump it all the way down. And it doesn't make it for icing. So Wolves have to go back. They reverse it, but it goes to a Grand Prairie player who tries to pass it out front. He had a guy, but luckily he was able to block it. Now, looks like Josh goes in deep, try to get it. They come out with it. They pass it back to the D. Takes a shot, and it goes up front, and they get a chance. And another shot, point blank, and the save by the goalie. They come out with it. They pass back to the D. Keeps it in. He takes a shot, deflects, and it goes wide. They get it. Wolves doing a good job of recovering the puck. They send it back to the D again. He tries to go over, but it jumps over his stick. He's got to get back. Looks like they might have Grand Prairie might have a breakaway, and he gets bothered, and the shot is not that strong, and looks like Luke is able to get it. For those not used to it, we've got full 20-minute periods with floods in between, so get ready for a full game. So it looks like Aiden gets kicked out of this draw, but gets one anyway. It's rung around and they get it out. Now they're getting some speed. Oh, it almost was all the way on a 2-on-1, but Grand Prairie is just able to chip it away from him. They take over in their own zone. They pass D to D. They cross and get it up. And then he passes it up, but the Wolves are able to stop it. Now they're going up on the other side. Pass it to the middle. And a good shot. Oh, and a great chance by Aiden. Goldie's able to make the save. What a play. What a passing play. Getting all sorts of chances. This line's getting all sorts of chances. They still own it. They put it back to the D, who takes a shot, but it goes off of a shin pad. They get it back into the corner. Oh, and they get mixed up, and the puck comes out of the zone, so they go for a change. They pass it up. Oh, and he misses the pass, so it's probably going to be icing. And it is. The ball's going to come all the way back into the Wolves zone, but they've been starting to apply some pressure. Shots are 8-2 for the Wolves. 11:17 left in the first period. Now they win and they go forward out of their zone. They dump it into the corner. Goes and chases right there, goes and chases it, and he gets hit. So it's a fight for it in the corner. Looks like Grand Prairie's going to get it, but he gets hit right away. Good forecheck. And the fight continues in the corner. The Wolves come out with it and send it back to the D. They go for a shot, but it gets blocked. Grand Prairie tries to come out, but Wolves are able to get it in again. Oh, tried to come across the board, but he lost it. They handled it. Again, they send it back and shot. It goes, and they jam at it, and they score. It took about 5 or 6 cracks. Shot from the point, and the goalie was able to make the initial save. But it looked like Kiernan kept at it, didn't give up, and was able to jam it in. There we go. First goal, 1-0 for the Wolves. 10:29 left in the first period. There we go, scramble draw, but Wolves go forward and get it. And it goes into the corner, and they get it again. Go for it. Go toward the net. Pass it out front. They pass it back to the D. Wasn't quite in the right spot, so he just dumps it deep into the corner. So he gets pinned against the boards, but still comes out with it. So they get it again, but a funny bounce goes right to a Grand Prairie player who rings it around the board, and it bounces out into the neutral zone. But they were able to poke it away. They might have had a chance on a 2-on-1, but Grand Prairie was able to kick it away. They go D to D, now pass it up, now they go up, try to chase it down. Grand Prairie takes over. They pass up in the neutral zone. But the Wolves skating well so far, and almost to give away at the blue line. Good try. The Wolves dump it deep into the corner. Grand Prairie takes over, goes behind their net. They go back and reverse it around the other side. They pass it up, but misses everyone, so the D is able to get it. Now they're off. Grand Prairie's going to be on offside, so that's going to give the Wolves some time to bring it out. So they pass it up the side wall, try to pass it up, but Grand Prairie's able to get it first. move. And so they're able to get the zone, they get some space, make a good pass, try to get to the center, but Grand Prairie cuts it off, and now they have a potential 2-on-1. But was able to get back and bother them. A nice back check, and they're able to get it dumped down the ice, and they're going to go for a change. Grand Prairie retreats back to their own zone. Bobbles the puck, giving the Wolves time to come in for the forecheck. He goes in behind his net and tries to go up the boards, but nobody's there. So Wolves kick it, but they dump it in, but then they give it away. Grand Prairie dumps it into the corner and tries to go after it. But the Wolves able to get it, go behind the net. And they get it out of their zone. And they pass it up, and he got a potential breakaway. Goes in, shoots. Goes in, oh! And a good shot and save by the goalie, but a breakaway by Kiernan. Another glorious chance to score. So, back in their own zone. They try to chip it up, but Grand Prairie has it. Giveaway at the blue line. Oh, they went on the offside side, so they're going to have to wait up a little bit. So the Wolves reverse it. Go up the boards. Got some room. Goes out to the neutral zone where Grand Prairie takes it. And they try to pass it up. He gloves it down and tries to dump it in deep, but it goes right to a Wolf D-man who just dumps it out again. So it might go down far enough for icing. Yep. Gonna come back all the way. Next we got 7:07 left in the first period. Shots 11-2 for the Wolves and leading 1-0. So the draw goes to the Wolves. They dump it out. Comes out. Grand Prairie's got it and they dump it right back in. So they Wolves retreat back behind their net, go D to D, and reverse again. And goes up along the boards. So they try to go up the boards, but Grand Prairie stops it at the blue line, but now they get it back again. So now they're able to get it cleanly out. So they got numbers going in. They dump it into the corner and go after it. Goes around the net. Goes back to Wyatt. Goes around the middle. Shoots, takes a shot. And the tip attempt. It's a 3. And they shoot and they score. And it gets cross-checked right after. But he's in a dangerous spot, but Alex with the goal after the save by a good shot from Wyatt from the point. And the Wolves are up 2-0. Face off, Grand Prairie wins it back. They have it in the blue line, they try to dip it up, but the Wolves are able to get it. Now they go up. Oh, and now they get a chance in the front. They take a shot, but it pulls off a couple of skates. Grand Prairie dumps it out of their zone, goes down into the Wolf zone. They turn around and zip it right back up. And they dump it into the Grand Prairie. It goes right on goal. He jumped it to the side for his player, defenseman. They try to go up, but it doesn't work. Wolves are able to get it back in deep, and they try to go after it now. So they get it. They have it in the corner. Goal behind the net. He's got some space. He tries to put it up front, but it misses everyone. Goes straight to a Grand Prairie player. They can now get it out. Now it goes back in. Stays inside. They pass to the middle. Oh, and a hit. A bit of a high hit. No call. And now they dump it in on goal. Go for a change. Worker in on the forecheck. They try to stop it. And now you have a Grand Prairie play right up at the blue line, but he was able to get back in time, not give him anything. Now they pass it up. They break it along the boards. They try to ring it around the boards, but it looks like Wolves is able to get to it. They dump it back in deep, Kieran in the corner. He's able to shield the puck. He passes in front and just misses. He tries to go the other way. He pinches it, goes deep into the corner. He tries to pass up front. And they got it again. Again, they pass it up front, and oh, they're not able to get a lot on it. And another chance. Oh, and Grand Prairie slapping at sticks, and they score from the point. And a nice shot goes through. Is that ground? Not sure if anyone got that, but shot from the point goes through and finds its way in. The Wolves have a 3-0 lead. Wolves go for it again and get it. They get it into the zone. Grand Prairie able to get it out, but Wolves D take over and swing back the other way and dump it back into the Grand Prairie zone. Now they're going in to chase it in the corner. Gets hit in the corner. So someone in front. They try to pass it out front again. They go back to the D. Go side to side, and it slaps away the puck. Jeff's able to get it out, so Wolves have to retreat back again and try again. He loses the puck along the boards. Now the Wolves are able to dump it in. They go after it. Grand Prairie rings it around the other side, but it looks like a Wolf there first, but he's got 3 Grand Prairie players. But so far, Wolves are able to get it in still. Keep it in. Grand Prairie reverses it the other side. They're going to try the other way, but the Wolves getting there quick with a good forecheck. And now Grand Prairie is able to chip it out. Wolves right back in there. In goes in to try to forecheck it. They bring it in behind the net and start to skate it out. They get it to the neutral zone, and now they got a bit of room, but the D's able to get it. It goes the other side, so they got some control to pass it over. So they got it and they put it into the corner. Provincials has a chance to get it out now. Just fight along the boards for the puck. Goes back to the D, and they go D to D, and they go up and they send it up the ice, but it misses everybody. And we have some icing. With the face off in the Wolves zone. Now Wolves goes back behind the net, and the Wolves have it. They go behind and try to pass it up. And they just missed the pass, but good stick passes it up. And they're able to get it. They get into the zone. Oh, but it's scrambly play, and the Grand Prairie is able to get it back out, and they can come skating out. They try to get into the corner, but he's cut off. They take a shot from a wide angle, misses the net. So they pass it up. Wolves get it. They pass it up. They even take it, skating it through the neutral zone. He's able to dump it deep into their zone. It goes up for a change. Grand Prairie has it. Now they're skating it out. They pass it up the boards. But the D is able to stop them. And they have to retreat back to their blue line. So they're trying to get out, but Wolves doing a good job on the forecheck. Keeping them hemmed in, so they're ringing around the boards. Oh, he just dribbles out. Almost kept it in, but from outside he puts a shot on net. Oh, and he's able to knock it out of the air. He's in front for a shot. Oh, good play, knocked it out of the air and led to a good shot chance. Grand Prairie player comes out 1-on-3, so he loses the puck. Now Wolves able to get it back with hopefully some speed while Grand Prairie changes. Goes into the corner, sends it up front, and the shot from the side is saved. Again, they not do another shot that goes wide. And dumps it deep into the zone. He tries to reverse, and a player gets tripped, and it looks like Wolves are going to get called for the trip behind the nets. The back referee caught it. The Wolves are going to go on the penalty kill. All right, so it's first penalty of the game. Scramble draw, but the Wolves are able to knock it down the ice. Good start to the penalty kill. Grand Prairie tries to go up the middle of the ice, but it misses. The Wolves have it. So they waste a bit of time and they dump it down the ice. So Grand Prairie tries it, but the pass doesn't work. So Wolves are able to get it again, and they try to bring it up. They make some moves. He tries to go to the net and gets a shot on net. Tries to jam it in. Good drive to the net, but goalie's able to get it. Draw in the Grand Prairie zone. So they send it behind their net. Try to start up the ice. They pass it up the boards. He starts skating up. They try to go in the middle, but that doesn't work. The Wolves are able to get it and dump it back down again. Great kill so far. Only 10 seconds left in the penalty in the first period. Wolves pressuring. Good kill. Not letting Grand Prairie out of their zone. And that's the end of the first. The Trails West Wolves up 3-0. 1 minute left on the penalty kill. Shots 19-2. So you got a bit of time. They're gonna flood the ice. So we will see you guys in a little bit.
How about your live?
It's just sitting there.
Sitting there?
Yep. He's live. That's what I was thinking. I'm looking at it going 22. It must be Graham. Because I'm like, I don't think we have a 22. It's always the same link, or is it a different link every time? It's a different link. Oh, you're not on the. She subscribes to my YouTube channel. So if you look up, yeah, then she can find it. Silver TSD. If you look up Silver TSD, actually just look up Trails West BC1. Okay. You can find it. I'm still live streaming, so I can't send it. Actually, you can send it.
Yeah, I can send it.
Yeah, I forgot you're not in our. I posted in our.
She's on Teamsnet.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in our Teamsnet messaging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have got the
And you should get it. I sent it about a couple hours ago.
I didn't see it because I never checked Teamsnet. I'll just tell her that you should.
So Ali has it on an iPad. Because they run the. I didn't even know they were.
My life?
Yeah.
Really?
I thought they were.
We're hijacked.
I said if you look up the link in the blind.
Yeah, it's not, otherwise it's Silver TF Sports Games.
A lot of terms.
Or if they look up Trails West BC1, my games will probably pop up. So if she picks, so she picks a game, yeah, so she picks, it goes to Silver Sports Game and it should say that I'm live, and then she just feels.
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, so I was using it on the iPad.
On the phone, really?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
I was like, I told her, what's he watching? And then she's like, yeah, they're watching it like to see if there's any bad plays.
I was actually tempted to video the Scotty game, just have them watch.
You should have the video.
Yeah. I could have done it. I was here. I went.
Well, the kids also over here and watch.
Yeah.
And they were watching.
Well, yeah, the one kid that's almost 3 points a game, and then he's on front, Julius Sally is on front control, so that makes it a little bit, I mean, they're still a good team. Like, they're good all the way down. Yeah. Like the first line, their first line's like 2 to 3 points a game, and their second line is like a first 1 point a game. The next 2 lines, it's like the next 4 or 5 players are all at 1 point a game. It's like, that's still good.
Oh yeah, we'll stand in the lobby.
All right.
I think you can use your credit card in the lounge. Yeah. Everywhere else is cash.
Okay.
You have to go in that door.
Oh, like on the bottom floor?
No, just where this guy stands walking through the door right now.
Oh,
That's the lounge.
okay.
You go to the left.
So it's in between the 2 rings?
Yeah.
So you can have it in there and you can bring it out into the arena?
I don't know. People were sitting in there with drinks. I'm not sure if you can bring it out.
Yeah,
Probably not.
there's a sign that says no alcohol passes.
Well, it says no alcohol passed outside the arena.
Yeah.
So I think you might be able to bring it in.
We'll see.
You just can't bring it out of the arena.
See if the Wainwrights bring it. See if the locals. At least you have an option.
Yeah. I don't know if you want me drinking.
Might help the commentary, right? It's like everyone's like, what was that, Raph? What was that? Open your eyes.
That could be fun.
My boy?
That could be a little fun. Yeah, exactly.
That's 4 reps up there.
You know, I didn't see anything too crazy. It was pretty normal so far.
It's a pretty good facility, it seems like.
Yep. Well, we got a couple, but we don't get a lot. I don't know. Do the U18s get to play there more often?
Where?
Like Max Bell and
It's pretty similar to what
17.
we had this year.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
Handful.
Once in a while you get that, but
I felt like when Carson was last year, I felt like they had a lot of like Sunday night practices at 10 o'clock
yeah.
at Maxwell.
Oh, okay.
Great, you get it.
But like I don't want practices there.
Right.
I don't care about practices there. I don't want to go all the way there for practice. I want to go there for a game.
Well, this year he's played a lot of his games at Village Square.
Oh, really?
But that's city.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like a beer league type.
Yeah, it's like their rec league, city
okay.
Calgary rec league.
How was Carson? Better?
Yeah, he's
making progress.
yeah, he is.
Is he driving again?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, did he got it?
He got into a car accident and had whiplash and really bad headaches. But this past week was really, about a week and a half was really taking a turn.
Oh, that's good.
For the
Luke's
better.
glad he's here.
Yeah.
There's a few teams around there as well. Slater and
Yeah. And then Jackson.
here in Jackson, right? He goes to school at Jackson.
Well, I thought that was Slater. I wasn't
They were
sure.
all standing over there.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the concession.
Yeah, get you guys.
Because one is just videoing and one is live streaming. Because after that Esso time where I lost the goal
Yeah.
at the end, I actually ended up finding like the live stream actually saves a copy, like a low res copy on my phone. I found it later, but then I started.
So just in case something happens at the back.
Yeah. So I grabbed my daughter's phone and started recording. So I went and got a thing that holds two phones, and then when I need to clear it soon though. I think her phone's filling up, so I better. Especially here because usually I just video the whole thing, but this one there's no point to video the thing.
No, yeah. I think they're doing 12 minutes or something.
Yeah. The live stream keeps going because I don't want to stop it.
Right. I don't know what others' mom was watching.
Yeah. There's like for sure 15 people.
Is that right? Actually, my mom she's got.
So
she has done that sometimes. I know some friends or parents of some friends sometimes.
You get random people. I was watching the BC2 live stream.
Yeah.
So they were just doing it for the cities. So they were just learning how to do it. So it didn't work out so well.
Oh, okay. They're the ones that went to Provincials, that team?
Yeah. They were like they went to the city finals, but then they actually went out of the A bracket. No, they lost. So they lost twice. So the second game they lost overtime.
Because they kind of had a record like us. They were kind of like that, right?
They were 12-2 or something.
So they were kind of dominant.
So it's kind of like they at least made the final, but
true.
But then they lost 2 straight. Unfortunately,
that seems kind of fun.
Yeah, that kind of sucked too.
Probably haven't lost 2 in a row
all year. Exactly. They got
a long time.
Hadn't lost 2 in a row in like all year long. Yeah. I don't even think we did. I think that was the very first time we ever lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, I was still kind of mad. We got to get over it, but
and it was
we played well, but like
it
wasn't. I didn't feel like you got to like 10-1 or like.
No, they were super close, but like I felt we let them back in kind of thing, and it kind of showed you for me like it felt like I think we were missing Finn and Owen quite a bit.
Finn is pretty good. Finn and Liam and whoever he plays, in the corners, creating passes, they're really good at that. I mean, because they're always pretty slick and pretty smart with the pop. Right?
That's exactly it. Like our forward chance, right? They're very good.
Especially with both you had those.
Like you could have had 2 or 3 more goals. We didn't have a glorious, basically a breakaway, right? And the goalie saved it. Kieran had a breakaway, right? That we didn't score on, so
it's just
it was a good game.
For all those little breaks we were always getting, we just didn't.
Well, today we're hitting the net more, so that's good.
Yeah.
The last 2 games, part of it, I think we missed so many. We went by,
especially when we're
20, 25. Yeah. Oh, that over. We missed so many. Even the Raiders one, like we don't have to do this. We went up 3-0.
It kind of felt pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of want to hold yourself back, but you're still like, okay, we're back.
Yeah, but that's give it to the Raiders. They just kept going. We lost. That was kind of our gut moment. Like we just keep going and going. Yeah. For whatever reason, we just didn't have it.
Kind of slow down or stop or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully it's a lesson learned.
For this weekend, we need a big win.
Yeah, and hopefully
it's feel good.
Yeah, hopefully the game take seconds open their eyes.
Yeah, I'm sure it did, and just some reminders, right? And it's easier to see it until sometimes.
You'd be surprised how much, like, Aiden's soccer games, when he started playing, like, video games and then watching, like, games, his IQ went up. He just knew, like, well, if I set it down here, a player should be, like,
should be happening.
Yeah, like, even if it didn't work out, but the fact that he sent it to the right spot just means that his teammate didn't go and get it.
I even found,
so I said, watch more hockey stuff.
When they were younger, I did some coaching with them, like assistant coaching. Even then, I felt like that for your own hockey or whatever sport is, you kind of like, I think you learn something to say, like, I'm telling these kids there's some, you could do it in the game, get onto your video.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. And then there are games to try things and whatnot, right? So,
no, I'm okay.
Here we go for the start of the second period. Wolves still on the penalty kill. They get it. They jump it down the ice. And Gus gets out. So they chase it. Grand Prairie swings it up, but it misses everyone. So the Wolves are going to be able to go back and get it. And they call it icing. So it's going to go down back to the Grand Prairie zone. So welcome back. We'll get a recap. Wolves up 3-0. Shots are 19-2. It's the start of the second period. Grand Prairie gets it back into behind their net. They take over. We'll try to get it. The defense makes a good move. He goes up the boards, goes back to his D. Trying to pass it. He misses the pass, so Wolves able to get it. We've got a bit of room here. He gets it with some time. He gets hit into the sideboard. Grand Prairie tries to skate it out. And they're coming up with a little bit of speed. He makes a move. He gets a chance, but he whiffs on the shot. Luckily for us, he got past the D and had a good chance, but wasn't able to get the shot off. So now they go. Now there's a chance with a bit of effort. And the D's able to fight him off, but he had a chance at a potential breakaway. Grand Prairie comes back up. And the penalty is over. Wolf comes and hits the Grand Prairie guys, and there's 2-on-1 potentially. He gets passed back. And not able to get the pass back, and he gets hit behind the net, but he stands up, stays up. He passes it back to the D, goes shoots it, and the goalie is able to cover it. Looks like Tanner got a little bit of hit, holding him back a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. So Kieran goes forward, gets the puck behind the net. They try to ring it around, but Grand Prairie is able to get it first. But he's able to get it from him and dumps it back into the corner. Now they have it along the boards. So Tanner's able to get it in the corner. He avoids a hit. Another pinch, and they're able to keep it in again. They pass it up front, and Kieran go for the shot. Unfortunately, didn't get a good stick on it. But it was a good pass. He controls it, passes it back to the D, passes it to the middle. And a point blank chance, and looks like Tanner goes off the end of his stick. So Trails West makes it half a change. They get it in the corner, try to get it in the corner. Grand Prairie gets it out, and it hits the player going off this stick, going off the ice, and they were trying to call for too many men, but refs didn't call it. Inadvertent. Hits a Grand Prairie shin pad and goes into the Wolves zone, but they get it back and they're behind over in their own net, so they pass it up, in bringing it up the ice. He dumps it into the corner, gets hit in the side, but they're able to get it, send it back deep in the corner, and try to get it behind the net. Aiden passes it to the front, but he gets cut off. He doesn't get a shot off. D goes D to D. And they send it back up. And they go up. The Wolves get into the corner, and they get it. And it gets a little bit of interference call, but no call by the refs. Aiden interfered with, didn't have the puck. But no call. So Wolves have it in their zone. They just get it out. Grand Prairie tries to get it back in. They dump it deep in. Luca goes to stop the puck. Wolves get it up the sideboard. They pass it up. And it just misses the pass. The Grand Prairie gets it and puts it back into the Wolves zone. And they're going for a change. The Wolves have some time now. They try to make a pass all the way up, and he's got room. What a pass. Got a breakaway. And a nice save by the Grand Prairie goalie. What a pass. Good play. Grand Prairie release the pressure, ices it down to the Wolves zone. So now we're gonna have the zone. a face-off in the Grand Prairie zone. There we go. Zone draw goes into the corner. Wolves go after it. There's a hit in the corner again, but the Wolves have it. But Grand Prairie gets it along the boards. They skate it out and try to pass it across, but it doesn't hit anybody. But then it bounces. They get a good bounce. And they get a shot off it. Nice save by Luca. Rebound goes across the other side, and Wolves able to clear it just out of their zone. Now they're going to be. Looks like it's going to be icing. Slowing down a bit. And doesn't make it, so good draw rate. No icing. Grand Prairie tries to move it all away, but he's able to get it up, and they go back up. So Charles West getting to those loose pucks first. They go into the zone, get into the corner. So Riker goes in the corner, goes for a little bit of a skate. He reverses around, still has the puck. He tries to bring it up front and get the shot on. Nice move to get up front, and Grand Prairie again puts it down the ice for icing. Great pressure. Nice move by Riker. Drive to the net. The draw goes into the corner. Now the D has it. He passes it up front. Grand Prairie able to knock it out of the zone. So looks like you go back to reverse it. They go up. Tanner has it. He brings it up the ice. He passes it to Riker. Brings it into the zone. Goes around. Tries to pass it in front for Kiernan. He doesn't able. He was bothered, so wasn't able to get it. It looks like Thomas is able to get it, and it passes it back to Riker at the point. He goes across. They shoot from the point, and they get a rebound, and they shoot it. Oh, and they got a shot up, but then the Grand Prairie puts a glove into the face of Kiernan. See if we get any calls out of it. Doesn't look like it. Bit of a roughing, but refs decided it wasn't worth the call. Kiernan wins the draw. Back over, it goes back to the D. They have control along the board. Goes back to the D, he takes a shot. They try to tip it. The rebound was there, sitting there, but they weren't able to jam it in. So they still have it behind the net. They control it. They pass it over to Kiernan, who passes it back to the D. He takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Mr. Thomas goes and he tries to take a shot, and the goalie saves it and covers it up. No, he doesn't. Goes the other way. So they try to throw it toward the net again, but Grand Prairie is able to get it. Now able to stop it again. We'll do a great job of keeping it in the zone. They're changing it, try to pass it in front. Oh, and it just gets past the defenseman. Grand Prairie relieving the pressure temporarily, but the Wolves dumping it right back in. They were able to get a change, but it looks like Liam missed it along the boards. And Grand Prairie able to get it down the ice. They turn around quickly, potentially have a breakaway. They go in. Oh, and the 2-on-0, and they couldn't score, but what a glorious chance. Nice pass up. Caught Grand Prairie on a bad change. Just not able to finish it off. And the shot up high, and the goalie gloves it up. Finn and Aiden on the 2-0 with a nice passing play, but not able to finish it up. Face off in the zone. Aiden wins it back to Warner. He dumped it deep into behind the net, and Aiden goes to get it. He gets hit into the boards, but still fighting for the puck. Grand Prairie gets it, brings it around the board, and looks like it's going to come out. Yes, and just goes over the stick. They have to go back and get it. They get it behind the net, reverse it. Warner takes over in the corner. They pass it up the boards, and they were able to get it. Nice dragging of the feet. Nice pass over it, and another good play. Another great save by the Grand Prairie goalie. Oh my goodness. That was a good, pretty passing play. Some great chemistry with that line. Two glorious chances. That Grand Prairie goalie able to keep it out. Shots now 27-3 for the Wolves. 12:15 left in the second period. Face off in the Grand Prairie zone. Wolves win it back and send it back to the D. He takes a shot, but he doesn't get all of it. Grand Prairie's able to get it, and then they bring it out of the zone. Dump it deep into the Wolf zone. But they go back to retrieve it. They get it up the boards and try to go up the boards, but it hits a Grand Prairie player, so they are able to keep it in. Try again on the other side. Swing it up. And just misses the pass. Grand Prairie passes it up. But Northwest D able to get it first. Dump it deep into the Grand Prairie zone. Looks like Sterling goes after it. And jumps to the corner. They get it, pass it to the front, makes some moves around the person. Oh, and he gets bothered. Still gets the shot off. Grand Prairie picks it up along the board, and they flip it up out of the zone. So it looks like they're able to make a move, goes around into the zone, passes in the middle, but Grand Prairie getting there first. They try to get it out, but not strong enough, and it's a shot from the point. So it looks like Thomas has got it, goes around the back of the net, and he gets hit. Still has the puck though. He has it behind. Alex has it, reverses. He passes it back to the D. They go D to D across, get a chance, they shoot. Goalie makes a save. And they try to get it. Rebound. And it's so free. Oh, and it reverses around. Kiernan goes around like he's going to wrap around one side, reverses and goes the other way and tucks it in. Nice move by Kiernan. And that's fourth goal for the Wolves. So, face off. Grand Prairie wins it back, but Riker going forward actually gets the puck. They go into the Grand Prairie zone. They have it behind the net. Hunter sends it back to the D. Lots of space, gets a shot off, and a good glove save by the Grand Prairie goalie. We're waiting for something. Now that we have the face off, Grand Prairie wins it back to behind the net, but they try to ring it around, but be able to get it. They get it back in front. Kiernan's got it in the corner. He's got lots of time, passes it up to Tanner, who just goes off his skates, off his stick. But he's still fighting for it. Now Kiernan picks it up, he passes it over to the corner. They pass it back to the D. Oh, and he misses. It goes over his stick and it goes out into the zone. So they start back in their own zone. It hits a skate, stays in their zone. Grand Prairie dumps it deep again. But they're able to get it. They reverse it back behind their net. Now up front along the boards. They pass it up, but Grand Prairie picks it off. Now another player has it, but he gets knocked off the puck. Good defensive play. And then they try to get it out, but they're able to keep it in. They dump it back deep in again. They have it along the side. They try to go in the middle, but nobody there. So we have a race for the puck now. Kiernan trying to go for it. He gets hit a little bit, but he does get it. Oh, and they try to make a move, but a good stick by Grand Prairie keeps it out. Oh, they're able to keep it in the zone. Nice move around. He gets hooked. And again, no call. Not sure how. So a hit on the Wolves come back and hit on their side. They reverse back. He's got it along the sideboards. He passes it middle, but a good stick knocks it away. Otherwise, the Chelsea player was there, ready to take a shot. They send it in deep. Trails West has some time to get it out. They pass it up. Grand Prairie able to stop them, but they still have it, and they dump it deep into the zone. Going in to try to get it. Grand Prairie puts it up, but it give away at the blue line. But Trails West then gives it away. So they dump it into the zone and go after it. Grand Prairie rings it around. That was their player. But getting there quick to make a move. They tried to drop it back, but didn't work. So Grand Prairie able to get it out, but Wolves still have it. They pass it in. But it's time for a change. So they're going to get James Grand Prairie with a big thing, but they just try to flip it out. And so the Wolves get it and put it right back in. Now it goes into the Wolves zone. They go back to retrieve it. Oh, Prairie gets tripped up behind the net. And Prairie looks like they're trying to be a little bit more physical. Looks like the refs are letting them play. Cross crease pass works. The Wolves come out, but misses the pass, and Grand Prairie is able to get it in their own zone. They go around their own zone, but nobody there, so Charles West able to pick it up. They have it along the boards and take it into the corner. Goes in behind the net. He's got possession. So they get it, but then Wolves able to get it back and dump it back in deep. They try to ring it across. And Kiernan passes it, and the shot gets... Oh! The shot was blocked, and Kiernan picked up the rebound and tried to do a backhand. And he gets it up front, gets the shot off. They try to go in front of the net. And they try to jam at it, but the goalie got it. Wolves having a really good game. Out shooting so far, 32-3. Up 4-0. Draw goes back past the D. Grand Prairie chips it out down the ice. The Wolves go back to get it. Does a good job of getting out the boards, and they get it out of their zone, but they lose the puck. But Kiernan's able to knock it down, and they head up. He tries to pass it, picks it up on his skates, tries to get it to his stick, but was bothered by the Grand Prairie player. So it goes back to the D, and it hits the crossbar. Shot from the defense hits the crossbar. Fight along the boards, and Grand Prairie is able to get it out, but Charles were right on them again. Now they turn around and try it again, so they dump it up the ice, pass and play in the middle of the ice, and they come up. He comes across, he shoots it, and another player 2-on-1. They get a shot, but he goes wide. Their first good chance of the game, and just misses the net. Oh. Wolves trying to make a move. Aiden gets it. He passes it over. And nice shot. And Finn had a great chance. And the goalie once again gets across. Oh, those two have been feeding each other multiple times. Might be just a matter of time. Face off, Aiden wins it back, goes back to the D. They shoot it on net, and it goes out, hits outside of the net. Grand Prairie gets it behind their net. They try to go up, but the Trails was able to recover it. The whistle goes. Looks like the net is off the mooring. Maybe? Or no? Bringing it out of the zone, so maybe a high stick? I'm not sure. Either way, face off's outside the zone. Scramble draw. Go to the side. Grand Prairie gets it. Hits it along the boards and out. So Charles goes D to D. Goes the other way. They have it bringing it in. Goes around the defense and goes around the net. He still has the possession. He passes up front, but it wasn't in a good position to shoot it. So Grand Prairie gets it, but Warner's able to stop it at the point, and he dumps it back in deep. It looks like Finn goes the other way, gets the puck. He tries to pass it back to the D, but it wasn't strong enough. Grand Prairie is able to cut it off. Now they're cutting it, coming out. So, but be able to stand them up. And they get it. Now there's a fight along the boards in the neutral zone. They're able to dump it deep into the Grand Prairie zone and get their change in. But they keep it in their zone. Fight along the boards, goes into the corner. Grand Prairie tries to reverse it out, but he's able to make the cut. He tries to dangle inside, but not able to get the shot. But it's still in the zone. He cut to the middle and gets a shot off, and it bounces off one of their players. The goalie's able to make the save. Another shot toward the net, gets stopped by a stick. Good pressure by the Wolves, able to keep it in the Grand Prairie zone. Now they have it behind the net. They go around. He reverses it back, but Grand Prairie is able to cut it off and they chip it out. So, but they get put it in again. It looks like the Grand Prairie player continued. Graham dumped it into the zone, but Grand Prairie continued to try to hit him and got him up high. So we got head contact. The Wolves get their first power play. It's a 4-minute penalty for head contact. Wolves up 4-0. 3:24 left in the second period. So they win the draw. They have control. So they have it. Ben Stevens has. They go across. Oh, cross crease passing just misses this one timer. So Grand Prairie tries to go behind the net, but Kieran is able to get it. He passes it to the front. Grand Prairie is able to get it and dump it down the ice. So Wolves coming back up the ice. They got some room. It looks like they're okay on the offside. The Grand Prairie has it, but the player's not strong, so the D's able to stop it. He's able to walk in. Lots of room, passes it across, and then he shoots it. Kieran tries to tip it. Oh, Laker tries to send it back to the D, but not strong enough. And Grand Prairie is able to dump it down. So Wolves start back in their own zone, but comes out from behind and he passes it up. He misses the pass, so Grand Prairie able to get it back down and dump it down again. Luca plays it behind the net. They're coming back up again. They pass it up to Liam. He skates it up, makes a cut across the ice. Aiden's able to get it, but they call it on the offside. So a scramble draw, but they didn't be able to dump it in. But Grand Prairie has it, so they dump it down the ice. 2:28 left in the power play. The Wolves have it in their own zone. 1:46 left in the second period. So they're able to skate it out. They go in cleanly into the zone. Cut goes across D to D. Pass goes off his stick, but corner gets it back and he passes it up the boards. So they set up the power play. They go D to D. He takes a shot, but it fans on it a little bit. It goes to the corner. So Warner able to keep it in. So Finn's able to get it. Passes it across, but Liam not able to knock it down as it was. So Aiden has it behind the net. He sends it back behind the net for Liam. He passes in front. Oh! And the shot from the point. Aiden had a chance at the rebound, but it goes wide. One minute left in the period. Shot 36-4. Grand Prairie wins the draw and sends it down the ice. We'll start back behind their net. We'll pass it up the boards. They're able to chip it up. Looks like Sterling has it on the side. He loses the puck, but it gets taken over by Josh. Sends it back to the D. He makes a move. He gets taken down. And Grand Prairie is able to get the puck and dump it down. Luca sends it up quickly. 26 seconds left in the period, and the pass doesn't find anybody. So Grand Prairie is able to get it. And they get it back down the ice. Only 11 seconds left in the period. See if the Wolves have a chance to try to get it up. They pass it up. We got 4 seconds, and they call offside. 3 seconds left. 3.2 seconds left in the period. So draw gets scrambled. They take it in. They try to take a shot, but not a lot of time left, and the buzzer goes. So the Wolves able to increase their lead to 4-0. Shots 36 to 4. So they'll have 35 seconds left on the power play to start the third period. So I'll see you guys then.
I didn't think it was going for it, but I'm cheeky weird.
Still 35
Aiden had so many chances.
Yep. Yes, he did.
And he didn't take the one time he passed it to Finn, and another time he passed it to Finn,
Aiden's
and
got
then the other.
Aiden and Finn are so snake bit.
I know.
They had good chemistry. They had so many chances.
But I'm like, the other one, I'm like, why did Finn pass to Aiden? He could have just shot it the first time.
Or Aiden could
Because
have
they're
shot it.
because they're trying to get the empty net.
Yeah. The second time was a good one.
They had some good chemistry. Well, the one that Aiden got over to him, that Finn was like all alone, had so much time.
And I was like, oh my god.
It happens.
Because even Al said, see Finn, and then he did, right?
So Ben's back on D.
Yep. Scott outside was saying, Ben and Aiden had a lot of chemistry, but then Liam was kind of trying to get the groove in there. But now this time back, everybody's back. So like,
Yep. But if Graham's, Ben's, so
Graham's like, he's taking forward, right?
yeah.
It looks like Kid, the other team. It's forward.
Oh yeah, they are.
Turn it off or just keep it running?
So the stream's still running. The stream just runs. I just pointed at. I guess I could put it at the store clock, but. And my other one, the one I'm just videoing, I turned it off for this one, yeah. But yeah, the stream, I didn't want to stop it because then everyone would have to redefine the new one. So
Okay.
so I just keep it going.
That.
Yeah. Well, I turned off the audio. I'm hoping it's off. Otherwise, they get some good discussions in the intermission. Oh, the Scotty is watching from the other side. Yeah, sure they saw us watching.
And then Mom was like super
Oh, really?
How's it going?
Yeah, it's all good. It's good. It's good.
I know.
What do you think of it? Huh?
I know they're watching from Chicago.
Good.
They've had some really good back and forth plays.
We Grand Prairie goalies played well.
That goalie has come across well.
Yeah, he comes across well. We could have had a few more. Yeah, that line, the Finn Liam Aiden line, has had
Even
6 or 7 chances. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it's one of those.
It's got to get a slightly better shot, finish it off a little bit.
I think goals for and against matter.
It does, yep.
This is,
Yep. I mean,
they need to start bearing some case because it can't come down to like 3-way ties and all.
yeah. Having got goal differential definitely is important.
Can you stay here after?
I think we are. I think we have dinner here after. And then I think there's the opening ceremonies right after our game.
Oh, opening ceremonies and then dinner?
I'm not sure. I didn't look, but I think we have. I think between opening ceremonies and dinner, we'll be here for a couple more hours. I think.
What a great facility! This is incredible, right?
These small town teams it's like this. Provost was the same last year. Yeah, Provost was actually bigger. Their track was bigger, and they had a mini stick. But I think Provost was only one arena. One rink. This one has 2, I think, right? But Provost had a like a mini stick court in the corner, so that kids could play mini sticks there. Like they actually had a little cordon off area. Well, I'm guessing this is like I think there's a daycare here as well.
Oh yeah, daycare,
Swimming area, and so did Provost had the same thing. It's kind of like their community like sports place. So. Actually, Provost last year, the elementary school was across the street, and so when the Provost team played, a whole bunch of people came over. Like the first game we came in, Provost team played, it was packed. Like it was people, and it wasn't like every seat full, but it was like probably like 60% full. Like we were like, holy crap! Like. Because the town came out, that they had time to watch, because it's fun, something to do in a small town.
How sensitive is that?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it would pick up here.
You've done some good job color commentating.
Yeah, like I turned this off, so this is turned off for now.
Oh.
But I'm not sure if it's still picking up from there. I haven't played with it enough to know. We'll find out. Maybe I should do that. Maybe during the intermissions I should take my thing and go across. Huh?
Coach across to say they're not even out for the.
Oh, apparently.
Right? It's just be.
So.
I think they're going to want some of these chances back. That goalie is just. I think sometimes you just gotta let it pass. Let it rip. Be a big rebound, boom, and then you put it in. Rip it low.
Right now, considering how many shots they've missed over the last couple games, I'll be happy if they just hit the net. Hit the net first. Maybe someone gets squeezed in and go from there. All right. Here we go, getting ready to start the third period. There we go, he gets to start third. We'll still have 30 seconds on the power play. Grand Prairie's able to get it, and they dump it down the ice. Luca plays it behind the net and goes out the side. Grand Prairie had it, but was able to get it, but not able to get the pass Grand Prairie is able to get someone else. He gets a shot, but it gets blocked. So now they're going out of the ice. They bring it in. He passes it, but it gets deflected. Goes behind the net. The Riker gets hit up high a little bit. And then it goes just out of the zone. So they dump it out. Dump it deep into the zone to get a change. So now they start back in their own zone. They pass it up the ice. So the Grand Prairie are able to get it. They send it back deep into the goal zone. Get behind. He passes it up the boards. Try to pass it up, but the Grand Prairie is able to cut it off. Deflects out into the neutral zone. They come and get it, but Finn tries to go and get it with his speed. So he's able to get it. They have it in their zone now, so they pass it up. Goes back to, oh, he gets stuck. Finn almost goes able to keep it in again, but they were able to stick check him. But they dump it in deep. Now they're going after it again. So they dump it in again. This time hopefully they can get control. Grand Prairie gets it, rings it around the board, and comes out. So they try to keep it, but not able to get it. Grand Prairie's able to get it out of the zone, but just able to get it. They try to pass it up, but that doesn't work. Goes down the ice and icing. So a little sloppy to start the third. So face off in the Wolves zone, goes back and they get control, send it behind their net to the other side. They go up the sideboards, it gets shoved down. Grand Prairie's able to get it. They dump it back in, but no one's really chasing it. So they've got some time to get it out. The pass misses. Oh. So they have to retreat back behind their net again. Makes a move to avoid a player. He comes up, he's got some, doesn't like what he sees and turns around again. So still behind their net. Now he likes it. Now he's able to send it up. Now a good breakout pass. The Wolves able to get a bit of speed out, so they get knocked down, but they go behind the net. They have control behind the net. He loses the puck, but he's able to get it. He tries to go in and tries to bring it up front and jam it in this corner like Kiernan did earlier, but that didn't work this time. So Grand Prairie not able to get it out. So second time's a charm, and they're able to get it out now and down the ice. So Warner behind his net rings it around the board, so but teammates are changing, but it goes out. So Grand Prairie is currently offside, but Riker had it, but got knocked off his stick. They go in behind. Now they got it. They try to send it all the way up, but the Grand Prairie D's stands up and able to cut off that pass. And they send it back in. So the Wolves are now able to get it down the ice. And not good draw weight, so no icing. Oh, and a nice hit. But not according to the ref. Looked okay to me, but the ref didn't like it. Probably going to call it charging. Looks like Rikers are headed to the box. So he's got 2 minutes. Faceoff comes back into the Wolves zone. They win it back. D's able to get it. They try to get out, but the D's able to get it. It's a shot that goes and because they're able to glove the puck. So they have it in the corner. Grand Prairie passes it back, but it misses everyone. Goes down the ice. Kind of goes back and chases it, pressures the player. He's able to get around and starts skating it up. He passes it across, and they try to make another pass, but it misses everyone and goes deep into the Wolves zone. The Wolves go try to get it. Yeah, sends it up the boards and out. Grand Prairie trying to pick up some speed. He dumps it in. Tries to go after it, but be able to get to it first. They have it by their net, but neither of them decide to get it. But they try to pass it out front, but Kiernan's able to cut it off, and he brings it up the ice. Looks like Tanner's trying to join him for a 2-on-1. He presses it up, but Tanner's covered by a guy that's able to get back on the back check. So they're changing, so Grand Prairie has a bit of time. So they're trying to bring it up. They're both doing a good job of pressuring them, so they're still back in their own zone. Spin around, trying to get away from the check. He brings it up ice. Brings it around the boards. They try to grab it, but he misses the puck. So Bull's able to get it. He passes up to Aiden, but he misses the pass. And Perry chips it back up again. But they're able to get it. He knocks the front player down. They send it down the ice. 22 seconds left on the penalty. So they're up waiting. The pressure. They missed the pass. Oh, but didn't try to make a move, but it hit the player. And so now they went down and had a shot, but now Finn's going down for it. He's pressuring the player, and he's able to stop them. So doing a good job. Grand Prairie trying to get up. Penalty's over. The pass hits Finn's stick. It looks like Josh is able to get up. He gets some room. He goes out and shoots. And a glove saved by the Grand Prairie goalie. Wow, nice move. Josh. Great move around the D to get open and get a great chance. The face off in the zone. Rails wins it clean. It goes back. White takes a shot from the point. They go retrieve it in the corner. They send it, pass it to each other. Now they send it back to the D. Warner got it. He passes it back up the side wall. They try to go in the corner, but it deflects back to Warner. He sends it back to Wyatt. Takes a shot on net. And the rebound's available, but Grand Prairie is able to clear it. So it goes back. No icing on that play. So he's able to get it. So Wolves dump it down, but Grand Prairie's there to retrieve it. They go behind their net. But two go in and try to pressure him. He gives up the puck. They get a chance to get it. They send it in deep. Grand Prairie gets it and is able to chip it out. Wolves going for a change. They pass it across. They're able to keep it. He gets in the corner. He passes it to the middle, but it hits the skate. Riker is able to get a shot off after winning the puck. And Grand Prairie sends it all the way down the ice. Nope, and they're not calling icing. So maybe for time-wise, they want to speed things up. That was a clear icing, and they didn't call it. So Grand Prairie chase behind their net. He sends it up the boards. Now they've got a little room up the thing, but he's going 1-on-4. He makes a move, and he goes up and shoots top shelf and scores. A little toe drag move beats the Wolf defender. And Grand Prairie is on the board. So Aiden wins the face-off, and they send it deep into the Grand Prairie zone. Let's see if the Wolves can answer. So they get along the board and send it deep into the corner. They send it in. Aiden takes it along the boards. He sends it back deep behind the net. Sends it up front, but they're covered. Not able to get a shot off. But a good back check. And the Wolves have it again. So they send it up. So Aiden's able to get a shot off, but a hit on the side. Forward, but he was able to make the play. Aiden was able to go up the middle, but the shot was bothered a bit. He didn't get as much as he wanted on it. Face off in the Grand Prairie zone. So Aiden wins it across to Finn. Goes outside of the post. Aiden gets it behind the net. He tries to send up front. And a shot up. Oh! And another point blank shot by Liam, I think it was. And the goalie has it. He has it back and they try to hit, but it goes toward the goalie, but deflects. So it wasn't lost all of its power. But he was able to start back with it, but Grand Prairie got it, so now it's in the Wolves zone and they're fighting for it. They come out with it, they pass it up to Liam, who makes a move. He tries to get it in, he goes up the side, makes a call, so gets a little bit of help. They run into each other, but Finn has it, he passes it across the D. Goes off for a change. They take a shot on net, but the Grand Prairie goalie has it. Now they're able to finish their change off.
Gold sponsors, Matt Winfield Service, Hot Tub Trucking Services, R. Welding, Everclear Enterprises, All in Company. Silver sponsors, Big Service, Championettes, Warwalk Union Plumbing,
Face off, scrambled. Wolves put it toward the goal. Goalie pokes it away. They send it across. The defender is able to get it, keep it in. Wyatt keeps it in, but now they're able to chip it out. Now Warner goes around the other side. He spins around to evade his check. He sends it up the boards, but Grand Prairie had it, but goes to Wyatt. He passes it up. Now they send it up. Wolves bring it, goes to the corner. Takes a hit, but he makes the play to the other side. The defensive Warner is able to keep it in the corner, so they keep it in. He has it, takes a shot up, and then they were able to get a shot off and then try to chip it in, but the goalie is able to smother it. So face off. Josh wins it back. It goes for a shot, but didn't get all of it. Just dribbles into the goalie, who gloves it down.
We announce our strong sponsors, Greenbelt Parts, Waiter Auto Repair, ESM Lawyers, Ryan Finance, Hard Truck Wash,
So Kieran wins it back over, goes back to the D, gets a shot off, it goes over the net. They pinch up and able to keep it in. Kieran has it in the corner. He passes it to the middle, but looks like Tanner's shot was bothered. Tanner's got it. He's got it in the middle. He gets hit to the side. But Kieran gets it on the side wall. He passes it over to Tanner. He brings it to the net, tries to do a backhand, but misses the net. Riker has it. Tanner has it back again. He goes in. He has control over it, skiing around. He dumps it into the corner. Now they have it, and they pass it up front. He has a chance, passes it back over, and then scramble it. Oh, he tries to jam it in, and it goes wide. Good pressure by the Wolves, and another great chance, and he just couldn't finish it off. And Grand Prairie goes the other way, so they have it. They try to pass it up, but they got two streaking up, and the potential 2-on-1. Oh, and they're able to get back. Wolves able to get back and break up the play, but they've got the puck. Grand Prairie still has the puck in the Wolves zone. So they have a fight in the corner. They put it up the side, but the defenseman's going to stop it. He goes and he takes a shot, but it gets deflected. So the Wolves have it. They put it up front and they have a shot. He takes a shot, but Wolves clear it away to the corner. They send it back to the D. He goes for a shot, but Luca makes a good save. No rebound. So Wolves still up 4-1. 8:30 left in the third period. Shots are 43-7. Scramble draw goes toward the Wolves net, but they are able to get it out. They come up with some speed out of the zone. It goes deep into the corner. Where Aiden's got it. He sends it behind the net, and the hit from behind the net. Grand Prairie trying to be a little more physical. They dump it out and they just get it out of the zone. Bulls have to tag up. They're able to get out. They go DD and they send it back in deep. Now to go chase it down. So they're able to keep it in. The Grand Prairie has it in the corner. They try to escape out, but the Wolves are able to get it. So they have it in the corner. He tries to fend off his check. So they still have it. They send it across, but they get stopped by D, but looks like Finn's able to get it again. Liam goes in for a shot, but it reflects off a stick into the corner. So some good passing play, but they're just not able to get that shot off. Grand Prairie finally flips it down the ice. And it looks like it's going to go wide, and they finally call the icing. So it's a good pressure, but not able to get the good shot off. So here we go again. Another scramble draw. Goes back into the corner. They fight for it. Looks like Alex comes out with it. He sends it back to the D. Goes across and takes a shot. It gets tipped. But the goalie's able to get it. It's like they're going to go for the. Looks like Josh has it. He passes it up to the D. Gets a good shot, but it hit the shin pad. But he's still able to send it deep. Still able to keep it in. They again want to take a shot toward the goalie. It bounces wide. So still on the forecheck. Looks like Grand Prairie is able to get it. And they're going to send it out, but looks like Ben not able to keep it in. So we'll dump it deep into the zone and go for a change. So Grand Prairie's got a bit of time. Riker takes back and passes it back. Now they pass it up. Now they go up and he gets it. Like, it's off his stick just a little bit, but he still fights for it. They send it in on Luca, stops it and pushes it to the side. They send it up the boards, goes out the zone, and they're going for it. Fight. Looks like Grand Prairie won the race, and they send it into the Wolves zone. So they go back and start behind their net. The defenseman gets tripped up a bit, but no call. They pass it up to Riker. He's not able to quite get it out, but now they should be able to. So they pass it up. Tanner chases up the board, but Grand Prairie guy gets it up, but it hits Tanner. And now Kiernan all by himself, 1-on-4. Goes into the corner behind the net, but his teammates are changing, but he's doing a good job of keeping control of the ice, of the puck. So he sends it back to the D, who takes a shot, and they try to deflect it, but they just miss. So they send it in. They miss the puck and goes in behind the net, but Wolves chase it down with some good speed and forecheck. They go for the hit. It goes back to the D. They send it back deep into the corner. So they have it send it up in the middle, and Aiden's not able to get it. He was facing the other way. Grand Prairie tries to chip it past, but they're not able to. So Aiden gets it back, gets past a couple guys, he chips it, and is able to dump it into the Grand Prairie zone. So they go in after it. So he's got it, but they send it back to the D. He's able to keep it in, but he gets hit a little bit from behind. But they have the puck now again, and they're going to try to get it in. Drop pass and a hit. Aiden picks it up from behind the net. And now they got a play that's trying to run around. The shot goes wide. Aiden went for the tip but missed it. He's able to stop the clearing pass. Fights for it along the boards. Goes back to the D. They got it. They go D to D. They go take the shot. And they got two in front, able to get it. So they still have it. He passes it back over to Ben. He gets a shot. Oh, and they all miss the puck, and Grand Prairie relieves the pressure and ices the puck. After some good pressure by the Wolves.
You're passionate about hockey, like we're passionate about listening to Alberta.
The face-off win back to the D, the Wolves. They go to the D hard, so it goes across the boards. And so they get it behind the net, sends it back. They fight along the boards. So now there's 3 of them over there. Grand Prairie is able to get it. No, it's a body, so it stays inside. So they go behind the net and get it. They've got it. He tries to cut to the middle. He gets knocked down. Grand Prairie is able to now bring it out. They dump it into the Wolves zone. So good play, but misses the pass, bounces off the boards, and Grand Prairie dumps it in, goes wide of the net. The Wolves have it again. They hit the boards and try to get it out. Grand Prairie had it, but Wolves are able to get it out, and they shoot it, make a shot so they can go get a change. So Grand Prairie back behind the net to retrieve, and they're trying to get out. So they chip it out, but it goes to D-man who puts it on net, and the goalie has to make a save. So Riker goes in there chasing with a strong forecheck. Grand Prairie tries to get it out, but not able to. Doing a good job of kicking it in. Riker gets it, cuts it off, gets a shot, gets a weak shot, floats it to the goalie, but he's able to get it. So there's 2 minutes left in the period. Shots are 45-8. Grand Prairie comes out of their zone after the face-off, but the Wolves able to turn it over and dump it back in. Grand Prairie now puts it all the way down the ice, and they call the icing. So they get it back. They had to take a shot, pass over. Oh, chance. And a save. Oh, but what a save. There was an open net, but the goalie somehow got it. But it looks like Riker was able to put in the empty net after the goalie was down. Some relentless pressure. And the Wolves are able to get that goal back. And it's 5-1. Now it's 5-1, shots 47-8. 1:56 left in the period. Grand Prairie has the face off. They dump it down the ice. We'll toss it up and try to get it up. Tanner was trying to stay on side, but he fell down. So Grand Prairie's got some time to bring it out while the Wolves make a change. But Grand Prairie's pass doesn't work, and there's some issues with getting into the box. And looks like they're calling too many men on the Wolves. It looked like one of the players had some issues getting into the bench. So, kind of an iffy call, but okay. So, looks like Ben's going to go serve it. And the Wolves are going to be down for the remainder of the game. So they win it. They're able to chip it across past the defenseman, so Aiden goes in for it. He's got some speed. He tries to make a move, tries to pass it across, it gets tipped on the goalie. He makes the save. Grand Prairie back coming the other way. So they get it deep, but the Wolves are able to pin it along the boards to waste some time. doing a good job of keeping along the boards. So it squirts out, and the Wolves get it down the ice. So Grand Prairie a little. So it looks like Liam's able to. Aiden gets it in the corner. He dumps it back into the side. In the corner. So Grand Prairie trying to jump into some of these hits. So they finally get it out, but Aiden falls backwards. Tries to make a move. Warner makes a stop, but Aiden's back to get the thing. They take a shot. Luke is able to glove it down. 18 seconds remaining in the game. So it goes back, diving, try to get it out. Didn't make it, then now it does. And that should do it. 10 seconds remaining. Grand Prairie has it behind their net. It looks like the Wolves are going to enjoy their first win at Provincials. Just Grand Prairie quite convincingly, 5-1. Probably could have been a lot more. Either way, the boys get their win. Here goes. Wolves start off their provincial bid with a good win. We'll be back at it tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Well, it looks like we're going to do players of the game.
So we'll have the players of the game come up and get your loops. For Grand Prairie, it was number 31,
Grand Prairie number 31, this player of the game, goalie, faced 48 shots.
And for the Trail Lost Wolves, it was number 72, Warner Stinson.
No. They called the wrong number. They said 72, and they called Warner's name, but 72 is Kiernan. So I guess maybe they can share it. So it looks like Kiernan got the player of the game for the Wolves. And the Grand Prairie goalie. All right. See you guys in the next game. Bye.